Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Harley again. For the rest of this week, I'm going to be doing some word problems with you. So I put the first one on the board, and if you want to work it out with me, you can get a sheet of paper or a pencil, pause the video if you need to. And I'm going to go over this with you, and then I'm going to show you another challenge for today that I'd like you to do, and then you could send it to me, and I will show you the answers tomorrow. But first, I'm going to go over the word problem. Now, in school, we talked a lot about word problems, and we talked about how important it is to look for key words to help us so that we know what to do in order to solve the problem. So let's go over this together. I'm going to read it through once, and then I'm going to stop at different points, and we're going to look at some key words that we might need to underline or circle that's going to help us to solve it, and then I'm going to solve the problem with you. Ready? All right. Jamie had 25 cupcakes. Each night, 5 cupcakes were eaten. How many nights did it take to eat all the cupcakes? So, there's your word problem for today, and let's go through it again step by step, and let's try to figure out how to solve this using some key information in the problem. So, starting again with the beginning, Jamie had 25 cupcakes. What's important there? To know how many cupcakes she had. And we know she had 25. So we should underline 25 in order to know what number we're going to be working with. Next sentence. Each night, 5 cupcakes were eaten. What should we circle? What's a key word there? If you said each, you are correct. We know each is very important because this is a key word that we can use in a word problem for multiplication or for division. We talked about that in class. And we know which we know which operation we're going to use based on the information we have. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Then it goes on to say, how many nights did it take to eat all the cupcakes? So we now have our question that we have to answer. How many nights did it take to eat all the cupcakes? So there's only one more thing that needs to be circled there, and it's going to help us in using an operation to solve the problem. What is it? If you said the number 5, you are correct. Now we just have to decide what operation we are going to use to solve this problem. I want you to take a few minutes and think about what you think we should do in order to solve it. What operation are we going to use? We've learned all the operations, the basic operations in math, which is adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. So what do you think? Boys and girls, if you said divide, you are correct. Now, I can show you a couple different ways in order to solve this problem. One way that we can do this is we could draw a picture, and we talked about that as well, or making a model to help us. We've also learned our division because we know our multiplication facts. So I'm going to show you both of them, okay? What I would like to do is, again, look at that question. How many nights did it take to eat all the cupcakes? So what I'm going to do is eat how many each night? If you said 5, you are correct. And I'm going to keep eating 5 at a time until I get to what number? If you said 25, you are correct. Now, because this word problem leads with the highest number, which is giving us the total number of cupcakes Jamie had, that should be a clue to you that you need to divide. So what I'm going to do now is draw a picture of eating cupcakes 5 at a time each night until I get to 25. So here you have day 1. Miss Harling has 5 cupcakes that have been eaten. Do I have to keep going? Yes, I do, because what am I trying to get to? 25. This is 5. How many cupcakes have I eaten now? 10, or you could say Jamie. Day 3. Another 5 cupcakes gives me a total of how many cupcakes that have been eaten? 15. Do I have to keep going? Yes. What am I trying to get to? 25. How many cupcakes have I eaten or Jamie has eaten now? If you said 20, you are correct. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I have to keep going? Yes, I do. What am I trying to get to? 25. Let's make sure you can see that. Yes, you can. Have I gotten to 25, boys and girls? Yes, I have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is Jamie done eating? Yes, she is. So, if she ate 5 cupcakes each night, now going to the question that I underlined, how many nights did it take to eat all the cupcakes? If you said it took 5 nights or 5 days, you are correct. Now, I'm just going to show you the simple division problem as well. Here you see my division problem, 25 divided by 5. And we know what the answer is because we have it here, and we know our multiplication facts. The answer is, or the quotient, is 5. And Ms. Harling wrote it another way where you can show division this way as well. Starting with the largest number, 25 divided by 5 equals 5. So we have a couple different ways that we can show the division. In order to find the answer, we could have drawn a picture or a model to help us solve this equation as well, or this word problem. And we knew that the operation we needed to use was division. Good job, everybody. All right, last but not least, here is today's portrait picture that I want you to solve. Boys and girls, look at her face. Looks pretty funny and goofy, doesn't it? Well, you could take a picture of this face, or you can pause the video, whatever you need to do, and I want you to tell me how many numbers you see in her face. So for example, what number do you see that represents her eyes? What number do you see that represents her ears? And so forth. So you could write down all of the parts of her face and tell me what number each part of her face represents. And then you can send me a pic of that. You can text it to me, put it on YouTube, or you can put it on the Remind app. I've been putting a lot of things up for you guys to do on the Remind app. So that's one of the things I really look at to see if the students are communicating with me. But again, please tell me what numbers you see that represent all of the parts of her face. Good luck, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.